right, ladies and gentlemen, so in today's episode, we are invaded by a fellow YouTuber, the Canadian himself, Mr. Puffa, and one of his buddies. Enjoy.
That is pretty smart, because then you're like making money off people wanting to come here.
True, and you get like
see
wealthy,
you-
motivated immigrants.
I see you guys were listening to PBD. Damn, I'm joking. My bad.
That was
PBD.
racist, dude. I'm telling Justin Trudeau on you.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
You're
Watch out,
banned.
they're coming for you.
Fuck Justin.
Honestly,
Trudeau.
I can take that blackface motherfucker.
Everybody hates Justin Trudeau. I don't know how he got fucking elected. I seriously
So
don't
when
know.
Got elected because
I'll
his
tell
dad
you,
was
'cause I
also
voted
a
for him.
leader.
Oh,
I
tragic.
voted for him.
You
So
vote
he,
for him? What the fuck?
So the stuff he was promising, dude, and the way he was talking is way different than he is now. It's almost
that's
like
fair.
someone flipped a light switch on in his head, and he just like, no, all that
Really?
shit was a joke. Get fucked. The only thing he did that he promised was legalize marijuana.
Hmm.
And he was against the pipelines. He ended up during COVID-19 building all of that. Like when people weren't allowed to go out and protested, he built all of the he just went behind their backs and built them over
Damn,
top
that's
of
flat.
native land. Yeah.
Fuck the natives. Sorry.
Damn.
I mean, sounds like pretty average
Wait,
politician.
so like,
Yep.
but like the pipeline would be fine if it's just like your guys' pipeline.
Justin
but you're
Trudeau
not-
talks a lot of shit about America for acting exactly like
Like-
every American politician.
If
Yeah,
your
he's a
guys'
dirty-
infrastructure helps you, that's okay. But like, I'm assuming that pipeline was going to America or something.
I think it's the one being built in Saskatchewan and Alberta. It's going over the border to you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I'm
it's
like,
not-
That'll
man,
be coming down through Montana, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
like, don't
really?
get me
If it's
wrong,
coming
as
through
an
Alberta, it will
American,
be.
don't get me wrong, as an American, I'm like, we're fucking losers over here. But at the same time, I'm like, you guys have your own infrastructure. You guys should work on your own infrastructure. If that means you guys have to
Yeah.
frack and refine your own oil, then go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Bracket,
that's the
baby.
thing, dude. Like we have Germany, Sweden, Switzerland, all these Scandinavian countries want our fucking oil,
Hmm.
but we're just so dumb, dude. We just keep giving it to you guys, pretty much. And it's like,
That's how we
And then
do it,
the
baby.
US just sells it to China. Like,
China. Yeah, we sell it for profit. We buy
yeah,
it
we
for you guys
literally
for
just
cheap.
sell it to East Asian countries for more money.
Oh my god.
yeah. And
It's
not only
hilarious.
that,
That's
you
where
guys
all the
sell it
oil
back to us.
drilled
You
in
guys
North
sell it
Dakota
back
goes.
to us. That's the crazy thing is that it gets sold back to us for a higher price.
Yeah.
Dude, the
So
other
we
thing I
give
don't
it to you
understand-
guys at like $50 a barrel, and then you guys give it back to us in trucks like fucking. It's like $85 a gallon or so. I don't know the actual numbers, but it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Like we're getting raped.
I
wanna know
Yeah,
how
y'all
much it is
have
per
way
liter?
worse gas prices than we do, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on.
Which
I'm
is
gonna do
weird
some
because you guys
math
have all the
on
oil up there.
gallons for you guys.
That's highway
Yeah,
robbery,
we
bro.
could easily.
I
we
mean,
could
I
easily,
hear you.
very easily turn this tariff shit around on you guys, but our government is so dumb. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know what's kind of weird is in the U.S. we produce like a shit ton of fucking beef, right? But we
So
sell all
much.
our beef to
Yeah,
Australia
Yep.
and like Russia and all these countries, and then we buy it back from the countries that we just fucking sold it to because we make money on it.
Hmm.
It is
Yeah,
so
the
fucking weird.
Tyson fucking Meats makes money every time that shit moves from one country to another, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they
So
care
how much
about.
do you guys pay
do
per
that.
gallon in your area for fuel?
Like 310.
Montana's, $3.10 right now.
Okay. So we pay per liter, which there is 3.7 or 3.8 liters in a gallon. We pay $1.80 right now.
1.8.
And how many are in a gallon?
1.8.
Almost
6.84 a gallon, brother.
Yeah.
That's
What?
California ass gas prices. What the
That's
fuck?
almost
Yeah,
worse
that's-
than California prices, dog.
Yeah, that
What
is
the-
worse,
God
actually.
damn, bro. It's like 270 in Springfield.
You want to know
right
what's
now.
crazy? You know what's crazy is 5 years ago it was only 80 cents a liter.
A liter.
What?
Use the big boy fucking measuring system. Quit using that dumb shit, bro.
Times it by 3, Andy. Times it by 3.
Fuck that
Yeah,
times it
turn
by
your
3. I already
fucking-
do that. I
What
do
the
it on
fuck
a
is a
daily, dude.
kilometer?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also, we're Americans. We don't know how to do math. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we use
I know how to
fucking
do
mile,
math.
bitch.
I
Yeah,
like the quarter method.
I
I gave you the
calculate my
conversion.
car's speed cheeseburgers by bald eagles.
Dude, I personally like kilometers per hour because it makes me feel like I'm going faster.
That's true.
Yeah, you're really not. though.
Like,
You're just going
really
straight.
honestly,
I
Because
do.
your
go-
school
My car
zones
has
are
an
like
electric
15
speedometer, and I
mph.
do sometimes change it to kilometers for
Yeah.
that exact purpose. I'm like, whoa, I'm doing 180, and it's like,
Dude, you want to know
85
something
miles an hour.
hilarious about that? So on the mine site that I work at, it's a 25 km/h speed limit.
Mhm.
So we
That's
had
like 10
a
miles an hour.
rental-
What the fuck?
Yeah, we had a rental vacuum truck that came from Tennessee,
Oh my
and it was
god.
in miles per hour, but it had the conversion gauge. But this dumb Punjabi driver just didn't know. He was going 25 miles an hour in his mine.
It's hilarious.
Man was just hauling
Yeah.
ass. bro.
Just zooming.
Oh,
Dude,
fuck.
like
That's
he was
fucking
like,
hilarious.
he's like, how are my diners coming off the ground?
This man's like driving a school bus on one of those like 2-lane fucking cliffside highway fucking things, dude.
Oh my god.
You did straight come from India then at that point,
Yeah.
man. Those guys
What is this
drive
white
so
sand?
fucking
It's so
crazy.
slippery.
He's like, my friend, it says 25. I do 25. What is problem?
Have you guys ever watched like Indian drivers in India drive like a busload of fucking people at like
It's fucking
120? Yeah, and it's literally like on a 2-lane straight, and
Yeah,
they're
pure
definitely
chaos.
bigger than the lane, and they have to like weave around
Oh my
mopeds and
God.
shit, bro.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I wonder
City
what
Hopefully
the-
they didn't have so much
transportation.
trash on the road.
Dude,
He
yeah, it's
drives
insane.
like he drives like he has massive diarrhea at all times, dude.
I have to go.
I may have to go.
Why did you redeem it?
Oh
my fucking
God.
shit.
Literally.
But now that I have llamas, now that I have the secret weapon,
You will dethrone the government
Aw.
with llamas.
Oh,
All right.
bro.
A message from the government of Canada.
Okay. India is the highest, has the highest number of road accident fatalities in the world.
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
surprising.
Yeah,
With
bringing it
with
over
a,
to
hang
Canada
on a
now.
second. With 168,491 recorded in 2022.
Oh my
fuck.
god, dude.
Oh, you know what's
170,000 people died in a
You know
road
what's
accident. of some
dude,
sort.
That's almost
That's
all
the- these
Canada.
guys
though.
from
Will come
Montana's
over.
biggest city.
They'll come over to Canada and they'll be like, "Oh, I know how to drive standard," and they get into an AZ truck, like a tractor trailer, like a
Yeah.
fucking a semi,
Mm.
and they'll
What the fuck?
fucking destroy the gearbox, dude. Like they
Oh.
just, oh, I was taught not to use the clutch, and they just.
Fucking auto clutching
then-
out here, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. man.
I just changed the
They
gear.
very
What's this
easily
problem?
do that. Yeah.
According to 2013 global survey of traffic collisions by the United Nations World Health Organization, India suffered a road fatality rate of 16.6 per 100,000 people.
Oh
bro.
my god.
Whoa.
Holy shit!
That's
bro.
ridiculous, dude.
Dude, oh my god, there's 365 days a year. That means you're definitely going to get hit, dude. There's no way around
Holy
it. At least
shit.
once
dude,
a
and
year,
you know what?
you
With all
probably
those
get hit.
people with all those people in India too, like it's so easy to afford a vehicle because they just got those shitty Holdens over there. They
Yep.
just traded. They
Yeah,
trade a
well,
bag of
and they
tikka
repair,
masala
Them,
Lay's
like
chips.
tuk-tuks. Fucking.
They repair a lot of shit there too, so like they can just keep making like the
Dude,
broken down
you know what my
car keep
you know what my
going.
pet peeve is about? And I love my coworkers, dude. They're cool people, but they
They
just
smell.
love curry too much.
Oh.
Yeah, they smell.
Everything is curry
Bro.
flavored. There's this guy that we had help us out one day that had curry flavored chewing tobacco.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god, no.
No fucking way.
I had an earth science teacher back in high school, and he was Indian as fuck, and he always smelled like curry. And there was this kid named Jonathan Horton. He was sleeping in the classroom, and Mr. V Hill went right up to him. I mean, like breath. It was stankin' that day, but he went right
Oh.
up to his face as he was sleeping. He's like, "Hey, Jonathan, wake up!" And Jonathan pops up. He's like, "God, pop into a Tic Tac." Dying, bro. Fucking dying.
That's awesome.
He's like, yo, breath stank for real. Jesus.
Yo, pop into a Tic Tac video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
no,
that's
dude.
wild.
I used to work at Bass Pro Receiving in the warehouse, and like
We're
half of
receiving in
Bass
the
Pro's
warehouse.
Bass Pro's receiving at Bass Pro Warehouse, and half of their product comes from India. Let me tell you, and you know the truck is from India before you even open the truck. Like every box, I swear, dude. They make their cardboard and they mix it with shit. They have to mix it with human shit because it literally smells like human shit mixed with cardboard, bro.
Oh, God.
I'm like
Dude, that's how
these
they
guys.
strengthen it for the overseas journey.
I'm not
Mhm.
joking, dude. It's everything smell. It's a giant, overwhelming smell of shit that comes from these
Oh.
boxes, dude. It's like the workers that are in like the warehouse in India just shit right there. I'm not
On the
joking,
box and like
dude.
rubbed it
They
in,
might have,
strengthened the
I mean.
fibers.
Or like I'm just saying, like the boxes
is a
in the
slum.
warehouse there get like stored for like 6 months with all these piles of shit, and like just the aroma sticks to the box, and then they shove it inside of a smaller box and ship it across the world. And then it's just like when you open that door, bro, it's like, holy fuck, man,
Mhm.
these people shouldn't be a part of like the World Trade Organization.
Damn.
That sounds like how
Yeah,
diseases
you know,
spread.
Wasn't there a thing a couple of years ago where like an aid organization set up a bunch of like public restrooms in India, and the public just ended up not using them and just vandalizing them
They just
I
shit
wouldn't use it for
outside
that.
in
the
favor of just
registry.
shitting on the side of the road?
God damn it, bro! What
Like,
the
Just right next to
fuck?
the
Why in the
bathroom.
name of God?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro. And we think like New York in the 1920s was bad, dude, but
Mhm.
India in the 2020s is like
It was worse.
fucking top of the line.
It's a circus over there.
It's crazy too on how India has like you can't get away with this in like Dubai. You know what I mean? Like there's no way you could just shit in the street at Dubai. So
Yeah,
like
you're
they've
handcuffed.
Go
corralled.
directly to prison. What do you mean?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but you like they'll just like corral the people to like fucking I don't know some shitty Indian village or something. Be like, here, shit here. You're in the lower part of the caste system.
Yeah.
They'll and the higher up on the caste system, it's like no more shitting outside, my friend.
Oh my
Your
God,
social
dude.
credit is increased. Here is an indoor bathroom.
Kamala, I'm gonna come.
Kamala.
Kamala Harris, what a muscle mommy.
I bet she can lift more
Wow,
than
Joe
I can't
Biden.
know if she's
Biden.
black or Indian. But Kamala.
Me and Joey, Sleepy Joe, we tag team her.
No.
If you ask Kamala, she's black and Indian. Okay, it just depends on which crowd she's trying to pander.
She was
Oh,
black
shit.
last year. Now she's Indian.
She was black when she was in Chicago. Okay, she gets to New York. Now she's Indian. All right, I don't get it.
She's starting to love China so much, she's gonna start calling herself Chinese.
China.
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 She might open a food
Oh,
store.
dude, heel flip, bud. Oh, yeah. I'm
She
him.
won't call Taiwan a country, but she sure will claim its nationality as hers. Sorry.
Guys, I'm actually super mega. I don't like that you guys are making fun of Trump.
Oh no, we're not making fun, man. Come on now, we love
Oh.
that, man.
I hate all politicians. Speak for yourself.
Donald Trump, wow.
I love that, man.
Goddamn, dude. You ever
I
just
think he
like
was definitely the funniest option.
Yes.
Yeah,
Better than Kamala.
Hold
right
up.
now.
yeah.
he's the
Hold
whitest
up.
option.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you're-
yeah. Unfortunately, better
yeah.
than Kamala as well. Yes,
yeah.
our options were were
We
something
did not have
guys-
very good options.
No.
No, not at all. Yeah, my sister was like, "Why are you
Oh
voting
boy, we
for
could have
Trump?"
voted for Hillary Clinton again, maybe.
And I'm like, "For the meme, bro. For the meme."
Do you guys think Hillary Clinton gave bad head? That's why fucking what's his name? Fucking skull fucked Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, Bill Clinton.
The
yeah.
fuck's his name?
Do you
Bill
think
Bill
do you
Clinton?
think his saxophone was involved in that ever?
Oh.
Do you think his masseuse from Epstein's Island was involved?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, 100%.
It was
You know,
funny. I
Bill-
saw.
you know Bill
I
was
was
a freak like
watching.
that.
I was watching a podcast a couple days ago, and they pointed out how I think the owner of the Atlantic let one of their publishers publish a article saying child trafficking, the myth that people want you to believe that's happening.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
And then
fuck, dude.
and then somebody found the picture of like I think the person that owns the Atlantic, who is Steve Jobs' widow, and there's a picture of her and Ghislaine Maxwell like sitting at a poolside
Oh
somewhere.
my god.
Bro, what? It's not real, guys.
dude.
The kids are not being trafficked.
Actively trafficking children. Listen,
That is like some
I'm-
Alex Jones shit, bro.
yeah, I'm as
Don't
American
worry,
as the next guy.
your-
Don't get me wrong,
your
but
kids
we
are
do
safe,
have a.
guys.
Yeah, no, be like, no, that just doesn't exist. It's not real.
Your kids can only be safe though in my basement on this lonely
In my
island.
basement,
Yeah, exactly,
on
exactly.
Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch.
If they don't go
Yeah.
anywhere, they're not being trafficked.
Welcome to the Diddy
True,
party, kids.
Dude, yeah, they're safe, locked up in Diddy's basement.
He's like, what do you mean? These kids aren't enough to drive. How can they be trafficked?
No.
Damn, bro.
That's so bad.
Gnarly.
Kids
Don't even
can't
have
be in
their
traffic.
license.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Trafficking. These
Oh
kids
my
can't
God.
even drive.
These kids can't even drive.
What are you talking about?
You tell me you didn't tell me you can drive.
That just made me
Ooh,
think
little
of like
Timmy.
The Sopranos. They're like, Tony, are you trafficking kids? Forget about it.
Yeah.
About it.
Kids driving? Nah.
I will let my son anyway close to the goddamn steering wheel.
Man, those kids can't even do Mario Kart. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Hang on, let me Google this.
Live stream it.
The suicide? Yeah, I like to see
Yeah.
that.
Robert would get a ton of views.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Canadian kills himself over tariffs.
Yeah, over
I can't get my fucking Jack Daniels now.
That shit 200%
Hey,
more
Jack Daniels is
expensive.
mid, anyways.
No, you're not wrong, actually.
Crown's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking better than.
Do you guys have Crown Royal over there, or is that taken
Yes,
off
sir.
your shelves?
Boy, what do you mean? That shit American. Now, goddamn.
Crown Royal?
Crown is definitely
I doubt
Canadian, bro.
Definitely Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
I'm
that
pretty
shit
sure
was
it's a
American.
Canadian whiskey. I'm pretty sure that's a Canadian whiskey.
No,
over
Crown
there.
No,
Royal's-
fucking-
Yeah,
You
Crown
guys
Royal's
got
Canadian, boss.
Yeah, you guys got
I
Crown
can't
Royal
like that.
and
It's
like
not American.
yeah, you guys got Crown Royal and Canada Dry, and everything
Let's
else is
see.
pretty much from us.
Canada
Yeah.
Dry is ass, though. To be
Dog,
fair.
it literally says Canadian whiskey on the bottle. What do you mean?
Does it? It
Dog?
does. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Ain't
bro, I
no way
can't
it's
believe
that
you never
good in
seen
Maine,
that.
Canada.
Like,
Come
bro,
on
dude.
now.
In his defense, dude, he's probably drunk on it every time he's looked at the label.
That's fair.
Honestly,
Never read it.
true.
But I mean, like, how do you read American whiskey on a fucking Crown Royal bottle? You can't be that drunk.
Honestly, I never even read
Yeah,
that
dude.
label, dude. I just know what fucking flavor it is with the color.
Yep. He
You know
just
what
walks
whiskey's
in
brewed in
says Crown
America?
Apple.
It has a really great reputation.
What-
It's
what-
Hennessy.
We made.
Fuck yeah,
Hennessy.
Not wrong.
that's a good. That's also
That's-
kind of a mid whiskey. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
no, it's
rappers are on
terrible.
about.
I
You
really
don't
don't
even ever
understand
have-
why people love it so
you-
much. Also,
It's
Fireball,
because
which
it's
is
the cheapest.
horrible.
Oh, dude, I love Fireball.
Yeah, see.
Horrible,
All right.
horrible
Well,
beer.
all right.
Wait,
There
what?
we go.
Fireball's
There we
good.
go.
Come on now.
We'll take Fireball away from you, and then you won't be able to stay warm.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
then I'll
true.
my
fucking
God.
I'll commit a good old Canadian genocide at the next hockey game, bud.
Good old Canadian genocide. What
They
is that? Just getting
Go
people
freeze to
fucking
death.
lathered in maple syrup?
Yeah.
fight each other.
Fucking-
It's like a mud pit, but
Hey,
maple
Rose,
pit.
dude, I'm gonna force feed you some candy bacon that I
Yeah,
made
that's what
over a
they,
campfire in the middle of the bush.
That's
Bro,
what they
you can't
waterboard
tempt me
people
with a good time like that, man. Come on, dude.
They waterboard people with maple syrup. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
It's more
I
effective,
used
Dude, that would
arguably.
suck. That
I
would
used to
actually
drink maple
suck.
I was gonna
syrup.
say that would be
That would
horrible.
be really terrible.
I'm about to say,
That
I don't think that's
sounds way worse than
waterboarding, bro.
getting
That's like
regularly
literally
waterboarded.
fucking
What the fuck?
That's
drowning.
just
I'm
death.
sorry I said that.
It's like I'm gonna give you long-term diabetes, and it's like okay.
You're gonna die
You guys
20
probably
years from
already
now.
have it.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. Hey
I
man,
mean,
we're
you ain't
making fun of
wrong.
each other's nations.
It's probably
I
true.
found out Gatorade has 34 grams of sugar.
Holy
Hell,
shit.
brother.
Yeah, Gatorade.
I don't even think we
bad
have
for
normal
you.
Gatorade over here anymore. I'm pretty sure
You're
it's
not
all the
allowed to
sugar
drink
free
Gatorade.
ones.
I drink a fair amount
No,
of
I
those,
think they
so-
only have sugar free ones now.
You guys have soda still?
No, we have pop, you fucking mongoloid.
God damn it.
Just kidding.
All right.
Yeah, we have
Faggot.
soda. Shit, dude.
Hey, yo, bud, I'm gonna make a run to the petrol station. You want a soda?
Oh
want a
my
pop?
god, bro. That sounds
soda?
fucking awful, dude.
So
That sounded so
Robert,
bad.
I don't think
dude.
anybody but you calls it a sodie. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I never actually have. I
Yeah,
was just
but
doing the
what's
meme.
bad is the Canadian understood him, though.
Yeah.
That's true. That's pretty
That's
unfortunate.
because hockey players call it that, dude. They call it sody
Fucking-
pops.
What the fuck?
I feel like most hockey players just put an E on the end of everything
give-
they fucking
Yeah.
say.
Stop,
Canada's
buddy.
not actually real.
Yo, not the peas, bud.
That whole country has to be a CIA psyop. Like,
We're the one that like we
What's
chose
even
Canada
going on
for
up
like
there?
LSD experiments.
Oh my
and
God.
shit.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we sent
Yeah,
him to
gotta stop
Canada, and we're like, this is like America, but weirdly like different, like off. Just have fun. Here you go.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're just good at hockey,
almost
that's it.
America, but not quite.
Yeah, it's like we tested crack on you guys before we did it on black people.
You know what? Okay, one thing that I don't understand about Trump though is he's blaming the fucking fentanyl crisis on us. Get
Yeah,
our
that's
border.
That's
you-
actually pretty funny. And
I
regardless
mean,
of whether
hear
it's true or not.
No,
It's
hear me
definitely
out.
from the
He
Southern
says
Definitely
get
not
your
true.
border under control so it stops coming over to the states. You guys have control over both borders.
Yeah.
We don't have control over our border between
Yeah,
us,
but,
dude. It's
but
you guys.
here's the thing. It looks bad when we send our like military people.
Yeah, you guys get
across
mad when
the
we
border.
reinforce the border.
Yeah, it's always
Oh,
like
yeah, that's because
it's always like, oh, the border's your responsibility, and then you guys are like, why are you on my lawn? And like, well, you said it was our
And we're like,
responsibility,
well,
and
you
you're like,
fucking
Yeah.
said we had to mow it, so here we are.
yeah, now we're mowing it, and you're like, well, I'm not going to pay you, and you're like,
You know,
I
every
wasn't
goddamn
expecting you
country
to
does
pay
that
me.
with the U.S. Things happen in the world, and people are like, "Oh my God, America, why aren't you doing anything?" And then we fucking do something about it, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, America, why are you interfering again?"
Mhm,
Fucking pick
mhm.
one.
It's literally
I
true.
say,
Yeah.
fuck them all. They don't need our corn.
I think we should go back to straight isolationism, 1920 style.
To stay the hell out of
Unfortunately, you
everything.
guys
No
build-
contact
you
with
build
any
your
other
country
country.
too high
I
on
think
globalism.
America needs to get so prejudiced that we actually are like more state rivals than anything else. We like
That would be
sure we hate other
these
countries, but
separate
like
city states that all fucking hate each other.
yeah, dude. But like Montana has like huge beef with Washington. That would be insane, dude. That would be fucking awesome.
We already kind
bro.
of do, if we're being honest.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, actually, like now it's like border patrol between the two states, dude.
that would be so.
And
funny.
Idaho is
God,
just
man.
caught
I'd
in
be
the middle.
I'd be down for that, honestly. No, Idaho
God
would go
damn,
into
bro.
like martial law. They don't fuck around.
Idaho's like weapon. They're just like throwing potato nades at you.
Yeah, Idaho does not fuck
Oh,
around,
yeah.
dude. They really don't.
No, Montana legalized weed a few years ago, right? Idaho made weed extra illegal at the same
We-
time.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
They
do
literally
that-
like increased the punishment for owning weed,
Jesus.
Deadliest
I don't know
Warrior,
why,
but
dude.
state
including
edition.
medical. Yeah.
Why the fuck is weed so like frowned upon
Iffy.
in America, dude? Except for California, mind
Dude,
you.
it's because
If you
of-
use California as an example, that would make a lot of sense to why people hate weed.
it's
Mhm.
because
I was
of the
just thinking
war
about
on
that when you were
drugs
saying
and
that.
the DARE program.
No, hear me out. Here's
You guys have
well,
Dare there too?
Yes, sir.
Nah, we got rid of
Yeah.
it though.
We
Yeah,
were
it
the
got
ones
rid-
that
got rid of it
originated
eventually.
Dare, bro. I was just telling my fucking friend from or my coworker from Colorado. He's like 55 years old, and he's like, "What's the Dare program?" I was like, "Bro, they brought meth to the school to show us. What are you
Straight up,
talking
dude.
about?"
The Dare program was wild.
Yeah, dude, brings a
We
was
would
pink
like-
just show up
bottle.
to school one day and they'd be like, it's Dare today, and we'd be like, oh goody. And we
Yeah,
go to an
dude,
assembly
yeah,
and
I
they
get
would
to see
pass around
crap.
a joint to like
Yeah, dude.
9-year-olds and be like, this is a joint. If I ever catch you with it, I'll fucking kill you. And you're like, okay.
Yeah,
Did they, like,
here
literally
in
show you how to
Canada,
make
they
meth,
only
too?
use mock ones. They just use like pictures. They never actually brought the real stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
man,
dude,
I
we
held
lived
the
in
real thing in my
Missouri.
hand in like 4th grade.
But they used to bring us like these cool rulers and erasers that we can use.
Yeah, we had those too. That was sick.
Yeah,
They-
the
I
pens
used
that
to have
could
a
change color
collection.
when you rub them.
I had a
I
pencil one
live-
time that they didn't think through very well because it said too cool to do drugs, but as you sharpened it, it sort of just started to say do drugs.
Yeah.
I had
that part there. It's a deep
had in 5th grade,
satanic
they-
message they were trying to.
Really? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They brought a 2 liter of meth in 5th grade to show us like a meth bomb.
Yeah.
And he's like, now I don't have the bomb ingredient in this, but if you see a 2 liter in like a sewer or a drain pipe, don't touch it. It's probably meth and will explode.
Holy
And
Jesus.
it's like,
Sick.
oh. And then like in high school, we had a dude, and he was like a meth head, ex-meth head, and he tried blowing his brains out with a shotgun. So like half of his
Fuck
skull
yeah.
was gone, and then he started handing out bracelets that said "Don't meth with me."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, it was
bro,
the
the
sickest
American-
fucking bracelet.
Public education system is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing
Oh,
it's gotten rid of now.
Telling my coworker yesterday on how they taught us STDs. It was like the pregnancy care center came up with like getting like a giant bucket of Jolly Ranchers, and it would be like throws like a picture of
the Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, bro. He pulls like
I
a
remember
picture
that.
on like the smart projector. It'd be like a picture of gonorrhea, and he'd be like, "What is that?" And you'd raise your hand and be like, "It's gonorrhea." And he's like, "Correct." And he tosses you like a blue Jolly Rancher, and it's like, "I'm learning."
Oh, fucking incredible.
And literally
Yeah.
like oozing out of the fucking like penis or some shit. You're
Oh,
like,
God.
"Oh, that's chlamydia." It's like correct, Jolly Rancher.
Just
My favorite thing to
Good
do
shit,
in a fucking like dry at work, like a change room essentially, is fucking
Yeah.
just as I'm pissing, I yell, "Why the fuck does it burn?" And like there's just a bunch of immigrants in there. Like, what is this kid? Like?
What is this fucking guy talking about?
It's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Man, you guys
Yeah,
ever?
Goat's on one up.
You
right
guys
here.
ever like really enjoy peeing? I honestly really enjoy peeing.
I'll
It
put it
in the
really,
morning,
like-
bro. Every morning.
It
I'll put
depends
on
on
some-
what kind of mood
I'll
I'm
put
in.
on
Like
some
if I'm
more
trying to
on
do
my-
something and I have to pee, it's really annoying.
Yep.
That's
I
true.
feel you on
story
that.
I had last week. I
Actually,
If
actually,
I've
that
got
motivates
time,
me.
if I'm just not doing anything and I've just got time to take a piss, it's nice.
I actually
I
had a
mean, it is.
malfunction penis last week.
Oh my
I
god.
Huh?
waited. My penis malfunctioned last week. I
Oh,
actually
no.
waited.
You're-
Alright.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
That's
Let me
unfortunate.
tell
What the
you.
fuck?
Here's a word of advice. Do not hold in your pee for too long. You will
Oh, you had
end
a
up.
UTI?
No. I'm just
Oh.
saying, like the muscles that you use to hold that pee in will they will stretch themselves out, and then you won't be able to hold the pee in for like a couple hours. So like,
What the
then you just
fuck?
start leaking.
Wait,
Tragic.
Pearson, is this true? You're a paramedic. You should know this.
That is true.
Wait, what?
So like, all right, I was on my way back from the racetrack. It was like 45 minutes,
Mhm.
and I really needed to pee then. And then my dad, as soon as we get to my house, he's like, "I need to pee," and I'm like, "Well, fuck me, dude." So he hurry up. When he goes to the bathroom, I'm like hyperventilating, doing like pacing back and forth because I'm like, "Ah,
Yup,
shit." And right before he gets out, I start pissing my pants, dude. Like
Dude,
I'm already
Oh,
leaking,
no.
and I'm farting
I
like
would
really
have just
bad.
went outside and pissed outside, dude.
That's
Yeah.
why my neighbors were outside. That's why we had to come inside.
What, dude? You
I
scared of
would've-
your penis size? I'm just kidding.
They're like,
I have
"Holy
a
shit."
micro penis, and I just show the
There's fucking-
kids walking
There's
by.
like-
I'm just kidding.
there was like a whole family outside. I'm not gonna piss out there, and neither did my
Yeah,
dad want to.
dude, that's a perfect fucking lesson for their kids. Be like, don't be this guy, guys.
Like sex ed, dude.
Yeah, like my dad's leaving. Like I'm trying to get my dad out the door, and while I'm shutting the door, it's like. I'm like, all right, bye, Dad. Oh God, bye. I shut the door and I run to the bathroom, and that first initial
Jesus.
piss was like, oh, I fucked up, dude. And for like the next 2 hours, dude, like every 5 minutes, I'm just going back to the bathroom, drizzling out a little bit of piss, and praying to God this goes back to normal by the morning time.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's
And my
awesome.
girl did not like it when I told her I broke my penis when I woke up. I woke up, I found her, and she's like, "How'd your
dude.
night go?" And I was like, "Well, I broke my penis." She was like, "Doing what?" And I was like, "Hold on, hold up now."
There's this weird yellow substance leaking out of the tip of my cock.
Oh God, dude.
You hate to see it.
But yeah, definitely don't hold your pee in for too long. Just go let it out. That was a lesson learned right there.
It's true.
You gotta
Oh,
drain
what?
the vein, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, and on that note, I think that's a good spot to cut the recording.